Hello guys, welcome to train stations tutorial. We're going to be talking about two types of train tracks in order to set up your transport network efficiently. First off, we're going to be talking about a single track system with a loop on the end. This is mainly used for point A to point B transportation, and then we'll talk about a full loop transport network as well. As you can see, I've already set up a single track system, and now we'll go into how you can set it up and customize it yourself. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is place your train station. As you can see in the middle, you have an arrow. This indicates the direction the train will be leaving the station. Also, you have to keep in mind that the train will stop at the train station and any freight cars will be behind it. So when you put down your freight platforms, you have to make sure that this is behind the train station. If you put it on front of it, the train will stop here and all your freight carts will be behind it, and the resources won't be loaded or unloaded into the freight platform. So we'll go ahead and put down that behind the train station, and just note on the side you have the in and outputs, which you can rotate around as well, where you want your belts to go. And then what you want to do is add your train. Now the train can face both directions as well, just make sure this is facing the right way. Go ahead and put it down that way, and then we'll add the freight carts. So as you can see, your train will stop here and the cargo will be either loaded or unloaded here. You can go ahead into the freight platform and edit whether you want to unload or load resources into the platform. Just another thing to keep in mind, you have to connect your train station to power. If it's not powered, it won't work. Okay, and then what we'll do next is we'll create a loop on the end. This can be tricky sometimes, as you can't make a big curve as it won't connect to the track properly. So coming back around, you want to do smaller segments in order to not have a huge curve, and then you should be able to connect it back up to your main track going this way. What you want to keep in mind, you can't just connect it any place, you have to find an end loop connection, then you should be able to reconnect it. What I mean by that is, you see I have small segments here. There's a small segment, another small segment. I just can't connect it into the middle, it has to be connected to the end of a segment, and then that's how you create a loop on the end, and your train should be ready to go off. Okay, now we'll talk about a full loop train setup. In the way you set it up, there's no difference. The only difference is when it comes to configuration of the timetable. What you want to make sure that all the stops are in order. If this is out of sequence, your train might do 2 trips before stopping at the destination. So make sure as it goes on the loop, the train stops are in order. So if you have, for example, say this is the main base where it stops, and this would be, for example, stop 1, stop 2, and then you have stop 3. If you do main base, stop 3, then stop 2, then your train will do 2 full circles around your loop before coming to main base, as it can't go backwards on the loop. And that's pretty much the whole tutorial about trains. If you've got any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer any questions. Thanks for watching.